yourself the worry. Get a quote from Bel Air Direct and you could save time and money.
Call us at 1-844-650-6219.
We're getting growing with Frank Ferragini. And you said even me and you, if you do not have a green thumb, we could fake it?
Well, you know what? This is the time when people are kind of thinking, I want to get into gardening. I bought my first home. I really want to make it easy, not be intimidating. Garden centers can be intimidating. Just had a conversation the other day with Daniel, one of the camera operators that bought a home in Aurora.
Yeah.
And we're talking about annuals and perennials. Like, first off, what do those two words mean?
Yeah.
Well, for instance, you look at pansies, and pansies right now are a flower that are a cool temperature flower that you can put outside. But these guys here are an annual. And just remember, annual, like an annual event, only is one time. And these guys are a one-time thing. You like put them outdoors. Well, one bloom. They're going to bloom continuously through the season, but they will not overwinter. That's the difference between an annual and perennial. Perennials are the ones that overwinter. So a perennial event, an example, this is Helleborus, and Helleborus has got a really funky flower. It's got almost a really kind of meaty leaf to it as well. Yeah. This is a perennial, so this is going to come back year after year.
So you get your money's worth, because once you buy it, you get that flower.
Yeah, and does it make it easier if they come back year after year? It all depends on the perennial. For instance, with herbs, mint is a perennial herb that comes back each and every year.
Almost like a weed once you plant
it gets going. So there's many perennials like bugleweed. I always say if they say goutweed on the end of it, make sure that you're not planting those because they can become a little bit more invasive. There are easy solutions as well for people that maybe are looking at their lawn right now. They bought a new home and their lawn right now looks horrible. It has a lot of damage. Well, these easy seeds, and you can even have the dog patch over here.
When are you applying that? Is it morning? Is it night? Is it before rain? After rain?
I love that you asked the question, because the reason being is right now grass seed's not going to germinate until it's 15 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
So it's too early to be seeding right now. When do you put it down? These guys are coated, and because they have a coated seed that's going to help out, doesn't matter the time of day you put it down, but ideally before rain or even on a day like today. For somebody that's brand new, fresh to gardening as well, this is called Flower Magic. I love this for kids, and what this is it has seeds, fertilizer, mulch, everything all together. So all you need is a sunny spot. And by putting it into a sunny spot, you're going to find some soil. You could do it in a window box, but let's just pretend that this is a garden. You can hold it right to that angle.
And you can get your kids to help out like you do,
you're just going to go like this, is you're just going to broadcast it right across the area, and the seeds are all in there. And then I want you to watch this.
Broadcasting live on Citytv.
Yeah, Citytv. If you want to go, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to pour a little bit of water, and if the camera can go close, what you can see is as I put water in there.
Oh my gosh, it bubbles up. That's so cool.
You can see how that's bubbling up right there. The reason why that's just growing and expanding is that core, that's what it's called, around the seed that's going to protect the seed and make it easy for you to grow. So within 6 weeks, this starts flowering and flowers all summer long. So that's called Flower Magic, and you just put it in a nice sunny spot. That's all you need.
How often are you doing the top seed? Like how
top
often
dressing
are you
of your
doing?
lawn?
Yeah.
You know, I always suggest, so you're going to do it coming up in about 2 weeks from now. We want to rough up that area of your lawn first off because it needs to contact with soil.
Break it up.
You put that down, and it's the same thing. It's got the seed, the fertilizer, all in there, the easy seed. You put that down, and then I usually wait about 3 weeks, and I put another top dressing down. Because the key to make sure that you have a weed-free lawn is to make your lawn the thickest, the most aggressive. So the thicker we can make that lawn, the better it is.
Very cool.
If you have corn, if you have a problem right now with crabgrass, that's when you got to put corn gluten down. And I'll put that on my website as well, so frankieflowers.com, and I'll give you some lawn tips there.
So you get beautiful green lawns. Yeah.
Gardening doesn't have to be hard.
Oh, if you say so, Frankie. Get growing with BT and Miracle Grow. Enter at breakfasttelevision.ca for your chance to win a $5,000 summer garden makeover. Right now, BT wants to give one of you guys a chance to win a $250 garden gift certificate, garden center rather, gift card. So you can stock up on Miracle Grow products to get the most from your garden this summer.
Make sure you do.
So good luck, everybody.
There you go.
We'll be back with more BT, but first, over to Jennifer Valentine.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.